What if I told you that a few fruits sitting quietly in your kitchen bowl, fruits you believe to be healthy your whole life, might actually be silently draining the strength from your legs? Yes, they're sweet, colorful, and even advertised as nature's candy. But for seniors over 60, certain fruits can actually sabotage your muscle strength, especially in your legs. And if your legs have felt just a bit weaker lately, a little wobbly on the stairs, or more fatigued on those walks around the block, these fruits could be one of the sneaky culprits. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which 7 fruits could be harming your leg strength, and more importantly, what you should eat instead to regain control, balance, and energy in your lower body. Stick with me to the end of this video, and you'll know how to protect your leg muscles, avoid dangerous imbalances, and feel stronger walking, climbing stairs, and even dancing again. And trust me, this isn't about giving up delicious fruit. It's about making smart swaps that keep your legs solid and your future steady. Before we dig into these hidden fruit dangers, go ahead and tap that like button if you care about your health, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell so you never miss tips that could change your life. Alright, let's peel back the truth, starting with a fruit that might surprise you. Let's talk about grapes. They seem harmless, right? But for seniors, grapes are a silent leg strength killer. Here's why. They're packed with sugar, natural sugar, yes, but still sugar. And that matters more than you think after 60. Too much sugar spikes your insulin, and over time, those spikes lead to inflammation. Inflammation is a muscle killer, especially in your legs, which rely on clean blood flow and low pressure to stay strong. When your legs feel heavy or sore for no reason, check your plate. Even a small handful of grapes can send your blood sugar soaring, especially if you eat them alone or on an empty stomach. Plus, grapes are high in fructose, a sugar processed directly by the liver, turning to fat faster than glucose. This kind of fat accumulation isn't just around your belly. It sneaks into muscle tissue, weakening your ability to use your legs properly. And if you've noticed your legs cramping at night, grapes might be playing a part. Instead of grapes, try blueberries. They're lower in sugar, high in antioxidants, and actually reduce inflammation, not increase it. Let's move on to another popular fruit, the banana. I know, but doctor, bananas have potassium. Yes, they do, but they also pack nearly 15 grams of sugar in one medium piece. And that kind of sugar rush, again, can lead to insulin resistance, one of the root causes of muscle breakdown in older adults. What's worse is when bananas are overripe. The spottier they are, the more sugar they contain. Too much banana can actually increase lactic acid buildup in your legs, especially during simple exercise like walking. That's what causes that slow, burning fatigue that makes you want to sit down every few steps. Now, if you love bananas, don't panic. You don't have to quit forever. Just eat a smaller portion. Half a banana is usually enough, and always pair it with protein like almonds or Greek yogurt. This balances the sugar load and slows down that insulin spike. Let's head to the next surprising fruit, mango. Mangoes are delicious, no doubt, but for seniors trying to preserve their leg strength, they're a tricky trap. Mangoes contain both glucose and fructose, making them a double trouble for blood sugar. They also trigger a fast energy crash, which can leave you feeling weak and unmotivated just an hour after eating. Your leg muscles need steady, long-burning fuel. Mangoes give a spark, not a flame. And here's something most folks don't know. Mangoes can cause a delayed allergic reaction in seniors, affecting joints and circulation. That means you might be dealing with swollen ankles or sore calves without realizing your morning smoothie was the cause. Instead of mangoes, try papaya. It's rich in enzymes that actually help digestion, reduce inflammation, and support tissue recovery in your legs. So now that we've looked at grapes, bananas, and mangoes, let's keep going. Because once you've swapped mangoes for papaya, you're already giving your legs a better chance at staying strong and stable. But now, let's pull back the curtain on another sneaky fruit villain, pineapple. It's tropical, juicy, and just screams healthy vacation vibes, doesn't it? But here's the twist. Pineapple is one of the most acidic fruits you can eat, and acid, especially in excess, can wreak havoc on your joints and muscles. You may notice more stiffness in your knees or ankles after that pineapple-packed smoothie than after a long walk. Pineapple also contains a high amount of sugar, over 16 grams per cup. Now remember, it's not just about the number. It's about the rate at which sugar hits your bloodstream. And pineapple's natural sugar gets absorbed too fast. This causes what we call a sugar crash, and your leg muscles are the first to feel the slump. Your legs may feel sluggish, uncoordinated, or just plain weak after that kind of hit. And here's a little-known fact. Pineapple can interfere with calcium absorption, especially in seniors. That's right, pineapple can make it harder for your bones to stay dense and strong. And weaker bones mean your legs are working harder than they should just to keep you balanced. So, what should you eat instead if you love tropical fruit? Try kiwi. Kiwi still gives you the tart tropical taste, but it's far lower in sugar and surprisingly rich in magnesium, a mineral your leg muscles crave. Now, let's take a moment to think about fruit juice. You might be thinking, Doctor, I only drink a little orange juice with breakfast, but fruit juice, especially orange, apple, and grape, is one of the fastest ways to lose muscle control in your lower body. Why? Because it's sugar with almost no fiber. Fiber is what slows down sugar absorption, and juice strips it all away. One small glass of juice can contain the sugar of 4 or 5 whole fruits, without making you feel full. This leads to blood sugar whiplash, your energy spikes, crashes, and your muscles pay the price. The muscles in your legs need constant, steady glucose, not roller coaster rides. And when those dips hit, your legs become heavy, clumsy, even prone to sudden trembling. If you're hooked on orange juice, try a small portion of whole citrus instead, like half a grapefruit, which is fiber and a much slower sugar release. And make sure it's not the canned variety loaded with syrup. Now, we need to talk about dates. Dates are often praised as a natural energy booster, but they're a leg strength disaster for older adults. One single date contains nearly 16 grams of sugar. That's more than most candy bars, gram for gram. And dates don't just spike your sugar, they stick with you. Literally, they create what's called glycation, when sugar molecules bind to your muscle proteins, making them stiff and less flexible. Glycation is one of the leading causes of slow leg recovery after injury in older adults. If you've noticed that your legs don't bounce back after a long day like they used to, sticky sugars like those in dates may be to blame. The good news? You can get that chewy sweetness from a safer option like dried figs. Lower sugar, higher fiber, and rich in potassium and iron for better muscle oxygenation. Figs support circulation, not sabotage it. Now let's talk about cherries. Yes, cherries. They seem innocent, but for many seniors, they come with a double-edged sword. First, they're high in fructose, especially the darker varieties. Fructose doesn't give your muscles instant energy, it has to go through your liver first. This makes your body slower to use it as fuel, which is why cherries can actually make you feel more tired, not energized. Secondly, cherries can contribute to uric acid buildup in some seniors, especially if you have even mild kidney issues. Uric acid buildup leads to joint pain, particularly in knees and toes. That's not something your legs can afford if you're already dealing with age-related muscle decline. If you love that sweet cherry taste, opt for berries like raspberries or blackberries, lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and loaded with antioxidants that nourish your leg muscles instead of inflaming them. We've covered a lot, but we're not done yet. There's one more fruit that most seniors eat thinking it's healthy, but it's quietly undermining their strength every single day. That final fruit is persimmons. Persimmons might look sweet and inviting, but for seniors, they can quietly sabotage your leg strength and energy. These fruits are packed with natural sugars and tannins, compounds that can interfere with your circulation and muscle recovery. Many seniors don't realize that persimmons are slow to digest and can cause gut discomfort, leading to less efficient nutrient absorption. Poor nutrient absorption means your muscles, especially in the legs, don't get the vitamins and minerals they desperately need to stay strong. The tannins in persimmons can also bind with minerals like calcium and magnesium, reducing their availability in your body. Since calcium and magnesium are essential for muscle contractions and relaxation, their depletion can cause painful leg cramps and stiffness. If you've noticed unexplained leg cramps or persistent stiffness, persimmons could be a hidden cause. So if you love the taste of persimmons, enjoy them sparingly and never on an empty stomach. Better yet, replace persimmons with low-sugar berries like raspberries or blackberries, which support muscle health without the drawbacks. Those berries are rich in antioxidants and fiber, helping you maintain steady energy and strong legs throughout the day. Now that we've uncovered the hidden dangers lurking in these 7 fruits, it's clear how they quietly chip away at your leg's strength and vitality. But here's the encouraging truth. Making simple changes to your fruit choices can lead to big improvements in your energy, mobility, and overall well-being. Imagine waking up each morning with legs that feel strong and steady, ready for a walk, gardening, or playing with your grandchildren without fear or fatigue. Remember, your body is remarkably resilient and responsive to the foods you put into it, even later in life. The fruits you eat can either fuel your strength or stealthily sap it, and now you know exactly which ones to avoid and what to reach for instead. Don't be discouraged if you've been unknowingly eating these risky fruits for years. Every day is a new chance to choose better for yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your leg strength or energy related to what you eat? Please share your story or questions in the comments below so we can support each other on this journey to better health. If this video opened your eyes, wait until you see what's coming next. Go ahead, click that video right there. It might just help you unlock a whole new level of energy and freedom. Here's to living your best life at any age, stronger, healthier, and more vibrant than ever before. Thank you for watching Senior Wellness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This makes more people just like you to see and benefit from this video.